Good morning, we're back. Grab another cup of coffee. This segment is brought to you by Grand Mountain Bank, your hometown bank. 4 locations here in Grand County, locally owned. GrandMountainBank.com for all of your services that you need. They also have a free coin counter. Go check them out, Grand Mountain Bank, 4 different places here in the county. We're hanging out with Meritt Linke, County Commissioner for District 2. What's happening in the county? What do we need to know about?
Well, there's always a lot of things going on in Grand County for sure.
Yeah, we're booming.
We're booming, and a lot of that activity is taking place right at this end of the valley in Winter Park. And the county in general, I think, is showing signs of a definite recovery.
Awesome.
We're not seeing the rapid expansion of growth countywide as we're seeing in Winter Park.
Okay.
And that's actually probably a good thing. I think that we like to preserve the rural character of Grand County, and that's why our visitors come here. They want to see these wide open spaces and see the natural history going on. But the building can be concentrated in the towns that can support that infrastructure, and I think that's a good thing for Winter Park and any of the towns. So I like that. Yeah,
you are a District 2 County Commissioner. How much do you zone in on that versus the whole county, or is it kind of just that's what you represent, but because you're a team of 3, right?
It is a team of 3, and really the districts we don't really do anything within our districts per se, because all of our decisions have to be done as a board.
Okay.
You have to live in that district, and it's a countywide election.
Got
so
it.
It all starts kind of just based on where you live,
right,
and you represent that for the election purposes only.
Got it.
Yeah.
So throw that out the window. I don't need to know that.
Yeah.
But you're in budget season.
We are beginning budget season.
Okay.
And one of the things that our new manager, and I'd like to have him on someday.
Please, yes. Just ask Mr. Turner and he'll hook it up.
Can get him on someday, and he's been here just a little over a year.
Okay.
And one of the things that we kind of charged him with is streamlining our accounting and our financing. And one of the things he brought with him is a process called zero-based budgeting.
Okay.
And basically every department starts with 0. That's how many dollars they have. And then they work from that up to prove and really show what things they actually need to spend, what things are really important to the citizens of Grand County. And we work from there. We're kind of from the bottom up.
Have you done that, or this is the first time?
This is the first year.
One.
This is the first year that we're going into it. And I know that there was some resistance from some of the department heads and some of the other personnel because it's something new. But I think after this first year, it'll be a lot more efficient throughout. How
does a zero-based budget handle like mid-year crises?
There's still some money built in for those kind of things, some contingencies.
Yeah.
All of the departments have some of their own, and then there's some money that would take care of some kind of emergency. There's a reserve countywide that we try to keep a balance in the fund balance.
Right. Big projects, big budget ticket items for this year?
We did some county roads, some paving on County Road 5, and that's always a topic of conversation, is how many roads are going to get paved. I think we're pretty much in agreement that we're going to try to keep the roads that are paved into paved. We're not going to take them back to gravel.
Right, okay.
There was talk of that, but I think that has been dispelled.
Yep.
But that's a big ticket. That could be $1 million or $2 million to get on a paving plan to keep those roads in shape.
Wow.
And we know that that's one of the important infrastructure things that we can do that helps growth, and it actually helps quality of life. There's less plowing costs for a paved road.
Yeah.
They're a little safer, they're a little smoother, all those things.
Right.
They're just expensive to build.
Yeah. So County Road 5 got done.
Yes.
And more money in the budget to do new ones or just maintain that?
There's probably going to be another section of County Road 5 that will be done next year, and then we're going to look at some of the other higher traveled roads. We always put out a traffic counter, and so a lot of that is based on traffic counts. There's talk about County Road 8, some of the roads at Winter Park Ranch, some of those things too.
Okay.
So we'll look at those too.
Cool. How long does a paved road last?
That's a very good question, and it kind of varies, but really we like to shoot for probably 15 years before any serious maintenance gets done to them. Some of them can go to 20.
Yeah.
So it's a good lifespan.
Right.
It's just it's a very high initial cost.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What else? What else budget-wise? What are you guys kind of looking towards spending money on, or lots of money every day, kind of just operating expenses for the county? And
there's always operating expenses. You know, there's almost 250 employees for the county. Okay. So as always, we're trying to streamline that and make that more efficient as possible. Road and Bridge obviously is our biggest department, and we're looking at doing a lease purchase for some of the equipment instead of spending God knows how much for a new motor grader
Okay.
and doing a lease purchase kind of a
Okay.
program, which initial observations, that's probably a better way to go. So those kind of things are always at the forefront of what costs a lot of money.
Right. Landfill here in the county?
Yeah, landfill's always a good topic. The Granby landfill, as you know, or maybe you don't know, was sliding down the
Yep.
hill, so it went into a closure plan.
Yep.
And that plan got finalized, so there's probably no hope ever of that landfill being open.
Okay.
But there was some talk of reopening the Kremlin landfill. Initial observations, and this is actually just discussed recently, there's probably not enough space there to justify more than just a couple years worth of space
Okay.
in the existing permitted area.
Okay.
If there was some room to move into the adjoining BLM land, which that's another whole can of worms, to get the BLM to allow permitting, that could be some
Got it.
expansion.
Got it.
Because
Okay.
it is an issue. We're probably one of the top 2 highest counties costs in
Right.
the state for trash removal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
We had some green folks on the other day, and last time I was on, and we're talking about how you can recycle and how you can compost, and
Yes.
what that looks like
There's
in
opportunities
this
to
county.
recycle for sure.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
It is a high cost for trash.
Cool. Good things with your zero-based budgeting. Are you excited? Are you feeling?
I am. I think it's, like I said, it's initially there's some resistance.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take some training for some of the personnel to adopt it. But down the road, I think it's going to be a much better process. And I
Good.
think we're going to come in good shape this year.
Good. Are you a numbers guy?
You know, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of an everything guy.
A little bit, jack of all trades.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to talk about housing and some general economy stuff. When we come back, we're here with Meritt talking about Grand County. Don't go anywhere.